Welcome to the Blue Magic Alchemy Collective. I'm founder Jonathan Schechter, an integration and somatic coach, breathwork facilitator, and meditation teacher. In this short video, I'll share a little bit about my journey and how I got here and what you can expect when you join the Blue Magic Alchemy Collective. I'm so grateful that you are here. My spiritual journey began in 2003 when a transpersonal experience led me to Buddhism. That led me to start meditating and eventually leaving my job to dedicate myself to practice. And that led me to end up living in a remote monastery in Tibet with no running water or electricity, immersed in meditation and study for about a year. It seems strange to say after sharing that, but when I returned to the US, I settled into a normal life with a career and a marriage, and my spiritual practices started to fade. When my wife began to have severe mental health challenges, I lacked the emotional skills and capacity in my own nervous system to support her fully. My own mental health started to decline, and I began coping with food, alcohol, and cannabis, starting to lose touch with my own connection to spirit. In 2018, I decided that things had to change. I went to therapy, returned to daily meditation, and had some really powerful experiences with psilocybin mushrooms that began to give me clarity. But my wife didn't share my vision, and by the year's end, I left the marriage and committed myself to alchemizing my pain into happiness and connecting to purpose. I learned that the inner work I was doing was called integration and began really exploring and focusing on healing and growth. I tried so many integration practices: journaling, ice baths, sweat lodges, inner child, and parts work. And I also sat in a lot of intentional plant medicine ceremonies. I started to find ways to embody my insights, which in turn was leading me to align my life with service and connection to this work. Now, the two things that helped me the most were breathwork and somatic experiencing. Both were really helpful in integrating my plant medicine experiences, and in breathwork, I found a reliable and safe way to access the same expanded states of consciousness that I was connecting to with mushrooms and ayahuasca. In fact, over time, I found certain breathwork practices that are even more profound than plant medicine. As my practice grew and I integrated and alchemized my own experiences, it was clear to me that this was the direction that my life should go in. This path has led me to complete several facilitator trainings, including neurodynamic breathwork, oxygen advantage, and the level 1 of biohacking breathwork, as well as starting my own journey to become a holotropic breathwork facilitator. I've completed a 100-hour mindfulness meditation teacher training with David Nichtern and Dharma Moon Tibet House, and I began the 3-year training to become a somatic experiencing professional. As of recording this video, I'm just starting my 3rd year. 2 years ago, I was blessed to be able to quit my 10-year position in corporate analytics and devote myself full-time to Blue Magic Alchemy. I currently work as an integrative specialist at one of the country's leading residential treatment centers for mental and behavioral health, in addition to my own private practice working one-on-one with clients and leading breathwork groups. Last year, I released a self-paced course on integration and breathwork called High on Your Own Supply, and have run several group coaching containers based on that course material. And I regularly lead workshops on breathwork and integration. One big decision I made when I committed myself to Blue Magic Alchemy was to focus on cultivating a community of practitioners who are dedicated to their own inner growth and alchemical journey. The reality is the things I practice and teach and the things that have helped me transform my life are not quick fixes. Practices like breathwork and meditation and even working with plant medicine takes time for you to see results. And anyone who tells you differently, promises you a quick fix, they're just trying to sell you something. It's like planting seeds. After you put them in the ground, they don't immediately sprout. And even as little shoots and leaves begin to emerge, you still have to water and nurture the plant so that they can continue to grow and eventually bear flowers and fruit. And let me tell you, the effort is worth it. The fruit is so good, and the changes you're looking for are possible with the right effort, practice, and patience. And that's what this community is all about. You'll find guided practices that you can do on your own, as well as being able to participate live in our online groups. You'll find resources and tools to support your integration, and most importantly, a community of like-minded practitioners who will support you along the way. Because we heal and grow in community. I also regularly lead masterclasses and workshops on integrative wellness, and we'll be adding more practice sessions, courses, book studies, and group challenges as the community grows. So whether you're new to this type of work or an experienced alchemist already, welcome to your inner journey of transformation and integration. Welcome to Blue Magic Alchemy.